Hi, I'm Elizabeth Crowley and I'm a freshman. I would say that street harassment to me, it's definitely an issue, but I'd say unless they really take the initiative to single you out or make it so that it's personally about you, I feel like it's more of something that people just do to do with their friends, or they're just if they're just whistling to you from a car, honking at you. Yes, it's kind of offensive, but they're not really it's not really against you because they don't know you, or they don't. And I guess that would be the offensive part of it. But I would personally be more offended if they actually came up and were trying to get closer to me, or get in my personal space and make me uncomfortable. But I feel like here in Milwaukee, I come from a small town, so it's definitely more of an issue here, and I'm still getting used to it. So, thank you.
Okay, my name is Aaron Dilger, and on sexual street harassment, I think it's dangerous because in our culture we have a wide diversity of people, and so we don't know different people's backgrounds and where they come from or how to treat them. So we have to treat everyone with respect. And when you walk down the street, you want to feel comfortable in your community. And so you have to trust everyone that's around you. And so harassment poses a real threat to the trust that we build on campus or in Milwaukee, or even in our country. So you just want to have a safe society where you can feel free to walk down the street at night and not be whistled at or not be called names, depending on your background and who you are. So that's why I think sexual harassment on the street can be dangerous. Sure thing.
Hi, I'm Christine. I'm a sophomore. And as far as street harassment goes, I remember it was such a surprise actually, because I grew up in the suburbs. So it was not I wasn't used to it at all. And then I came here and just oh, this is a whole new aspect of adult college life, I guess. And at first it was kind of I would go across the street or something to kind of avoid it. But then I just realized, you know what, it's fine. It's just it's another person. It's not a monster or some crazy thing. So I just kind of learned to either brush it off or I guess kind of play along, because of that made it not as scary almost. Because I remember this one guy would come up to me and he's oh, hey, you're beautiful and all this stuff. And I'm okay, yeah, that's cool. And then he would say, what's your number? I want to be your friend. And at first I remember way back when the beginning of freshman year, I would just be really scared and walk really fast away. But then this year I'm well, there's really no point to doing that. It's just going to make me feel more vulnerable. So when this guy just asked me all these questions, I said, oh, hey, I'm Christine, nice to meet you. And kind of when I said that, he just took it at a different level almost, and was oh, you're actually talking to me, which was nice. And then I gave him this random made up number, but it just made the whole experience kind of less scary when you approached these people as people and not as oh, it's just street harassment. And actually there's one other time I was really scared, and I thought that I was just waiting on the bus stop corner, and I thought that this guy was going to be really mean or do all these catcalling and all this stuff, but instead he just wanted to have a good conversation. So I just said hello, and we actually ended up just talking about where we were from, and it was a nice little exchange. So I guess there's always two sides to the coin, but that's all.